it was a pretty wild like price action. Like I don't think anyone saw this coming. Like extremely volatile, right? We just had the FOMC. Powell had his speech. He was leaning a little bit more hawkish in his speech, more like neutral to hawkish, I guess. And so, we were just kind of like right here on this candle. Oh, sorry, my bad. We were just like right here, right before that big pop. And for me, I personally was like, I do feel like more closer to the short side just because, again, we had, bearish momentum. We had overbought conditions, low volume, and we just kind of got through this fundamental event. And then same thing with ETH. Before it broke out of this range, we still had a fib range from this high to this low. And then we had short reload zones over here as well. And then we also had a bearish day on the MACD. Which is now invalidated now as we broke higher, which is good to see. And the main thing about this pump was just mainly off of that UK trade deal. So in the morning, or I guess nighttime if you're in the US, Trump came out saying that at 10 a.m. tomorrow that he would come out and talk about a trade deal. And then throughout the day, pretty much news came out that's going to be with the UK. And so a lot of that just caused this massive price action to fly. So it seems to me that like anytime we get these like trade deals, resolution stuff, it automatically equals moon. But again, like there was really no setup to long for me. Like there wasn't any like double bottoms. There wasn't any like bullish like momentum signals. Plus in location wise, I'm not a fan of buying in red zones. I want to be buying in the green zones, right? And so for now, we do look like we are flying. We came right into an 88.6 right against these previous highs. Market is kind of cooling off now, which makes sense. After such a big move, there's usually a bit of a pullback. But we still have a bearish divergence on the MACD for Bitcoin. It's invalidated on ETH, which is quite interesting to see the strength in ETH compared to Bitcoin right now. But again, we are quite overbought. There's no structure here. And I'm not a fan of chasing tops or top lasting either. So I'm personally just going to be sitting and waiting and letting these ranges resolve. So I personally would look for a pullback to at least that 38.2. This is measured from the lows of here to the highs. And then just try to see if we can kind of get a nice pullback back into the range here, perhaps, and then see some kind of structure. But for now, I'm pretty much hands off.